Yes, here, it explains about guest unions, and also you can see that Rush has his little group here. You'll notice that Balson's, icon is green, where mine is blue. Ordinarily, all of my unions are blue, but guest unions are green, obviously. I mean, that just makes sense. And I can only give commands to Rush's unit.
Let's kick some ass.
That's really all there is to it. Bullshit, oh no, they're gonna try and deadlock us, which means Balson will have to flank on these rose flies.
Catch them in their blind spot.
And most likely destroy them. Or just get blocked. Wimp. They're rose flies. They shouldn't be this hard to kill. Really? You caught them at their flank twice and did awfully. How did that work? He didn't even hit them. He swung the sword below them. Whatever. So yeah, that's basically how that works. Another thing that I really don't like about guest unions is that you cannot add to their party. Yeah. Guest unions are just... They can't be edited at all. They're on their own command until they either join you, you recruit them, or anything like that. The kid we're looking for is in the exact same spot where the slave girls were being hid by the other Yama and his little group of bandits, right over here on the right. Just give me 1 second.
Let's do this.
It's like ADD, I just have to fight everything. Anyway, as soon as we go around this corner up ahead, we should get interrupted by Balson, yep, who is going to tell us that this little kid is over here. Well, we have to run a little bit more. I guess it just wants us to prepare for battle in this tiny sequence. That really wasn't much of a run. Here's our kid, which is a giant Yama, and he got kidnapped by the bunny frogs. I think this actually counts as a boss battle because if we take out the leader, the other two stop fighting as well. I know that I missed some somewhat humorous writing, and if you can pause fast enough on the video, you could read it if you want. I'm just trying to get this little side quest over with. A good thing about side quests with guest parties is eventually they'll be available to you to hire again in the guild, and then you can add them to your actual parties. But we don't want Balson yet, we're going to stick with these two. He will become immediately available to hire in the guild as soon as the side quest is over, and that's what the game is really trying to introduce here. Oops, I got interrupted. I had to quit filming for a second. Didn't miss anything though. Ah, learned a new move in mid-battle. That's always fun.
They're flanking us?
Oh no! Okay, we are almost done with this boss. Let's just charge at him. Rush's unit should be able to dwindle down his teeny tiny health that he has remaining.
Trying to be a tough guy?
There we go. And that does it for this side quest. That was the very first second side quest of the game. I want to say it was the very first real one where you don't just walk forward and press enter. Alright. Oh, we also got 750 gold, in addition to the 500 gold that Balson is going to give us for helping him out. So when the textures fade in, they'll have a little conversation, and Balson and I will... No, get out of here. Good. Good. $500. Yep, so now Balson is available in the guild and we can hire him anytime we want, but we don't want to yet. Right now we want to go to Stella Palais. Because that's how we'll get this rolling. By the time I meet our little sub-character that's going to help us out with the game's biggest side quest, I think I'll cut it off around there. We got a lot done with this episode, I'd say. This is part 9? Jeez. Oh, okay, world map. And once we're out here, Stella Palais will become open. There really is not a whole lot to do at all in Stella Palais. This is just part of how the game is trying to hammer it in your mind to talk to everyone with a red speech bubble over their head. And there are two very important people that we need to talk to here. This place is cool. It's got these awesome red remnants that fly over it. Yeah, those. I think those are remnants. Okay, the first very important person that we need to talk to is right over here. This woman will appear over and over again throughout our quest. We want to make sure to talk to her every time we see her. Notice that she looks a lot like Lady Emma. Oh, but it's not, and she's insulted that Rush called her an old woman. Let's keep this in mind, this mysterious warrior woman who will remain unnamed. Alright, the other important person that we need to talk to is right over here, little bunny frog. And, oh, what's that on his counter? Whatever it is, it's got spikes, drills on its head. Oh, it's adorable. It's like a Furby mole thing, except cool. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to him, and he'll say that he needs some light metal, and he's going to go to the pub to find some recruits to go out and find him some of this precious light metal that he needs. So we're gonna do the obvious thing and go to the pub and take on his side quest. Oh, what do you know? There's a pub here in Lambero District. This is also the only other place in what's this place called? Stella Palais? That we'll be able to visit right now, and yeah. Okay, coolio. Pub is right over here. I like this place because the bunny frog salutes me every time I go inside. See? I think all these pubs have the same taste in music and decor. Only thing different is that the barman is now a bar lady wonder if she's a lesbian. Anyway, here's the little guy that we were talking to before, and he's gonna ask us to go out and find some light metal. But the problem is that Rush doesn't have anything to go to these little harvesting points that look like smoking on the ground. He doesn't have anything to dig up what's there. But that's where you come in. Ah! This little guy's name is Mr. Diggs, and he'll be a very important asset on our journey since these harvest points will find us some very, very good items. Are you sick of this place yet? Yes, that's right, it drags us back to the Gasling Caves so that we can go and find our little, light metal. These bugs are back, and ADD says to fight them all. Not ADD. What's it called? OCD, that's it. Ah, harvest points. So we go over here and tell Mr. Diggs to go get it. And indeed he gets it. He found us some light metal. Back in Celapole, we give him some light metal and receive a hefty 1,000 gil for it. Wow. And we also get to keep Mr. Diggs. Let's see, is there anyone else here in the pub to talk to? Ah, look, an Athlanian soldier. What do you want? Yes, I'm Rush. David needs me? I knew he'd come crying back. Let's go see if there's anyone else upstairs who has a red bubble over their head. No. But if you get this game, feel free to talk to people because most of them have something nice to say anyway. We are not done with what we need to do. We should stop at some shops and sell our stuff and buy crap. In fact, let's go to the Frog Bunny guy and see what his business does. Very important. I probably shouldn't have started recording from here, but why not? So we gotta go back to town and go to the Bunny Frog's little shop. Grand Sway. Now I've been telling you for a long time about weapon components and how you can split monsters into them or sell monsters if you keep them whole and things like that. And this particular shop is where weapon components come in. And we don't want to sell weapon components most of the time. We want to keep them because if we have the right stuff, then we could really make some pretty cool weapons and equipment with what we have, and for cheap prices also, over buying completely new weapons. Okay. Let's see. His shop is right over here. And I don't know if we have anything that we can customize our equipment with yet. No, we don't. We're short on lambworm talons and copper ore. But we can easily find that now that we have Mr. Diggs, because he'll go and find weapon components hidden in harvest points. What I want to do now is go ahead and just equip Rush with other items that I have for him. That's it? No, I swear I had a ring. And everyone else is good, of course. If I stop by and shop, then I'll tell you in the next video. I'm gonna cut it off right here, so I'll see you in Let's Play The Last Remnant Part 10. Bye everybody.